you in the journey? Yeah. And if anybody else has questions, for real, I mean, I'm here. Y'all know I will talk whatever you want to talk about. I will answer your questions for you. I've been trying to go live every day. I usually try to do it while I'm out and about. So today I did have finally. I should have led with this, guys. I finally finished that apostille. Finally, let me show y'all. Oh God, the one I've been talking about for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I finally finished it. Finally. Today, me and my sister, that's why she was riding around, because she's trying to learn the business. Hold on, y'all. Finally. Oh, I dropped it. We can't tear this up now. I finally got it. Finally got it. Finally. I finally got it, okay? I finally got it. This was 2 weeks in the making. So that's why I'm saying, when you charge your client a couple $100 here and there, it's worth it, because it's time consuming. I've been talking to her, and I don't mind. I like her. But I had to help her to make sure she had the right document, right? Make sure she got the right document. Then we had to make sure that the accepting people over there in the country was going to take this document. So in our state, this is what the apostille looked like, okay? Little seal there. Then you got the little seal there on the papers. So you always instruct your client not to pull it apart, okay? I was trying to see nothing on here y'all can't see. Yeah, the client's documents are underneath this. So this is the actual apostille. 2 weeks later. 2 weeks. 2 weeks later. Finally, got this thing done. So she's going to pick it up today. I was going to pick it up for her. I'm going to get your questions, y'all, in comments. I was going to pick it up, take it to her rather, but I was just like, I cannot. I have so much on my plate. I want to do my live. I got a 6 o'clock. I got a 7 o'clock session tonight, live session about field inspections. I already told y'all that. So, yeah, she got to come pick it up. And I've done the most for her. She'll tell you. She told me the other day, you have been so patient. And I have been. Y'all know I've been talking about this job for 2 weeks. And it's finally finished. So we went down there this morning because they were closed yesterday. It was a holiday. So when I got up, I'm all ready to go. And I already knew. I said, they're going to be closed. So I said, they're going to be closed. So I called down there twice and no answer. It's the state of Georgia. Duh, Kimmy. But it's all good. So I didn't go yesterday. And again, she was patient. We've been working on it for 2 weeks. So clearly it's not urgent, right? And sometimes we'll take that on. Like, oh, I got to get it done today. Well, remember, this client had his document for 2 weeks. We already been talking about it for 2 weeks. So one more day ain't going to kill nothing, right? But I don't make that decision for them. I let them know what's going on. So let's see what is going on. Tiana says, yes, I'm working part-time as a mobile notary. Cool. Tiana says, this is my second month. I made $1,000 my first month. Go, Tiana, go. Yes. That's what I love to hear. So what can some of y'all do that's watching me and Tiana, right? This job was $200 for one piece of paper. Boom, $200. This was $200, okay? $200. All right, $200. I'm going to show you at the bottom of what I did. Hold on, I'm going to get the rest of y'all comments, because I want to show y'all my client's info. But you know I always talk about the embosser. Booyah. That's your girl on the bottom. That's your girl on the bottom. Me, working active notary. Okay, let's see. What else y'all talking about? But congratulations, Tiana. Look at you, girl. And she says, I want to get my apostille. Are you saying you want to learn the apostille business? Is that what you're saying? You want to learn the apostille business? Well, not a apostille, but I'd like to be an agent. Yeah, that's what I figured you meant. Yeah. So you can check out my course. I have an independent course you can buy on how to do apostilles. It is coupon code WIN2025, 70% off. Oh, you know what? Actually, if y'all watching today, I have a coupon code Friday out there. Today is not Friday, but I'm feeling generous. So if you caught this, you caught this. Coupon code Friday will give you 70% off the courses. Not the mentorship, the courses. Yeah, coupon code Friday will give you 70% off. And that's if you caught this video, whenever you catching it. If you catch it, you catch it. Okay. Typically they're 60% off, but you got to remember to put in coupon code Friday at the end, okay? You have to remember because it's not automatic. The code is Friday, just like this day of the week, Friday. Friday, Friday, okay? So yes, so I would like to learn what you have to do to be an agent. So I have about, Tiana, I have about probably 8 videos here free on the channel. So you could always watch those. And then after you watch that, get the course. And then you'll be apostilling like a pro, like a pro, like a pro. All right, you'll be apostilling like a pro. So we're working on one in our group as we speak, actually. I got to get over there and see what's going on. Somebody had one last night that we got to talk through. So let's talk about apostilles a little bit too. Let's talk about it a little bit. So you have to be a great notary. You don't have to be a notary. Hey, Sheila, what's up? What's up? I will get it Friday. Okay. All right, Tiana. Hey, Estella, how are you? How are you? Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about apostilles. So in my world, you do not have to be a notary to do apostilles. You do not. Let's be clear. I always like to be fully transparent. You do not have to be a notary, okay? But in order for your apostilles to be processed correctly, you need to know what a notary does. You need to know the notarial duties, right? Because, for example, I had one, I talk about it all the time, where there was a notary that did the notarization, but their notary stamp was expired. So by them not doing apostilles, they didn't have the fortitude to tell their client, hey, I can't notarize this for you, or you might need to get another notary because my stamp is expiring and you're getting married, destination wedding, over in such and such country, okay? So you got to know your notarial duties. That's why I'm big on knowing that before you do anything. Even field inspections, you don't have to be a notary to do field inspections. You do not have to be a notary to do field inspections. However, it makes it better because you know how to deal with paperwork. You know how to deal with people. And our lesson tonight, I'm so excited because I talked to Angela, who's teaching it. Not our old trainer, Angela. We have an Angela in our notary community. And she is, actually, we got a couple Angelas. We got a couple of them. Angela Brown is teaching tonight. And she was giving me a few tips that she's going to share with the people tonight. And I was like, oh, I said, that make a lot of sense. I had not thought about that. And that's why I love each one, teach one. Even in mentorship, I learn from people. As you're having experiences out there, I'm learning. It teaches me something else I might need to teach everybody. I've created courses because of somebody having something going on out there in these notary streets. So, I mean, it's a lot of stuff happening. Sorry, y'all. I had some fish and sweet potato fries. I had fish, sweet potato fries, and I had fried flounder, and I had, I forgot we had cheese sticks. I did the most today. I did the most. All right, Estella, where are you from? Where are you from? You and Sheila, what's going on? Sheila, you're in mentorship, right? What else is going on out there? What other questions do we have today? What other questions do we have today? Yeah, so I was feeling kind of generous. We are offering a 70% over on our email list. So if you're not signing up for emails, all kind of specials be coming out. And the tips are amazing over there. Texas in the house. Yeah, we got a lot of Texas people in the group. Actually, a lot of Texans. I'm surprised. Georgia and Texans. Check out the email list though if you have not signed up. Oh, my glasses fogging up. It's hot in here. If you've not signed up for email listing, the tips that's been coming out have been amazing. They are simply amazing. I forgot what today's tip was because I'm on my phone, so I can't go back and forth because I'm on the live. Hey, Israel, what's up? What's up? Can a notary do a translation in North Carolina? So that's a tricky question. So I'm going to answer it 2 different ways, okay? I'm going to do it 2 different ways. When it comes to translation, there are no state laws saying you can or you cannot translate, right? You have to ask your client, though, what type of translation do they need? Do they need a professional translator or can it be anyone? Depends on the type of document too. So for example, I've had people need a reference letter translated. Okay, it doesn't have to be anything professional, right? However, if the document is going to, let's say it's going to Costa Rica, maybe Costa Rican government, whatever you're applying for over there, they want it to be professionally translated. So you really have to screen your client and see what do they need. I go over that in a translation course. I actually have a translation course. It is not teaching you how to do the translation. It's teaching you how to do translations if you are facilitating the translation. So for example, I did a German a German car import. Somebody was importing a car from Germany and they needed a document translated. So I don't speak German, but I was able to get it facilitated. I was the middle guy, just like with apostilles. I'm the middle person, right?